Welcome again for news briefing. As the Russian invasion stretched beyond 100 days, Ukraine's troops remain locked in brutal combat for the key eastern city of Severodonetsk, whose loss would allow Russian leaders to claim a symbolic and territorial victory. But is this really a victory to Putin? Putin thinks he's whining, but experts have it that Putin will lose, and the loss started early and the beginning of invasion. Experts say it is a painting, not a win against Ukraine. Let's see loses, suctions and other factor that signals Putin's loss. The Russian army, trying to take over the city of Severodonetsk, east of Ukraine, is trying to declare victory. Experts say it is far from a victory. Putin is being deceived. Russia is preparing to hand out Russian passports to Ukrainian citizens. The deceived Putin expects the capture of Severodonetsk to be believed to be a great victory for Russia. Moscow seems close to taking over the eastern city of Ukraine, but the price of this little piece of land has been too much death and loss. It's common for the city of Severodonetsk to fall into the hands of Russian forces in the coming days. But while Russia is prepared to show it as a victory, experts say it will be a defeat-wrapped victory, and it is for the purpose of painting. His failure to enter Kiev in the early hours of the war and the soon-after removal of Moscow troops from the country's north forced the Kremlin to reconsider. Vladimir Putin slowly, almost reluctantly directed the Russian army toward Donbass. Putin lost soldiers. More than 7,000 Russian troops have been killed in less than 3 weeks of fighting, according to conservative U.S. estimates. The conservative side of the estimate, at more than 7,000 Russian troop deaths, is greater than the number of American troops killed over 20 years in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. Figures vary, but one report at the end of April suggested the figure could be as many as 25,900, according to a call intercepted by Kiev. In the call, a Russian soldier was said to have made the admission, "The official tally is one thing, but I'll tell you now 25,900 have died. That's in 2F******ing months." A transcript of the call was claimed to have been posted online by Ukraine's Secret Service. While the call has not been independently verified, the figure is not so far off Ukraine's tally. It claimed that 22,800 Russian soldiers have been killed. However, both of these numbers far exceed that of the British government. It had put the death toll of Russian soldiers at 15,000. On 25 March, Russia's defense ministry said that 1,351 Russian soldiers had been killed and 3,825 wounded since Moscow launched what it calls its «special operation» in Ukraine on 24 February. The Russian government gives infrequent updates on the number of its troops that have been killed. There is also the fact that delay in reporting deaths, the difficulty in identifying the dead, as well as deliberate cover-ups, means the true figure is likely to be far higher. According to a report from The New York Times, the U.S. has provided intelligence that helped Ukraine kill more 12 Russian generals. Pentagon spokesperson, John Kirby, acknowledged the U.S. was providing Ukraine with information and intelligence that they can use to defend themselves. However, Adrian Watson, a National Security Council spokesperson, said the intelligence was not provided with the intent to kill Russian generals. Ukrainian officials have also said they have killed approximately 12 generals. Meanwhile, on 14 April, Russia was reported to have lost its first female soldier during the war in Ukraine. The American officials, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss operational matters, caution that their numbers of Russian troop deaths are inexact. Compiled through analysis of the news media, Ukrainian figures, which tend to be high, with the latest at 13,500, Russian figures, which tend to be low, with the latest at 498, satellite imagery and careful perusal of video images of Russian tanks and troops that come under fire. Sixth round of sanctions against Russia imposed by EU. The EU ambassadors on Thursday approved the sixth round of sanctions against Russia, which includes a partial ban on Russian oil imports and the removal of the head of the Russian Orthodox Church Patriarch Kirill from the list of sanctioned individuals. Russia on Thursday warned that European consumers will be the first to suffer after Brussels introduced a partial embargo on Russian oil over Ukraine. President Joe Biden said on Tuesday that the U.S. will provide more advanced rocket systems to Ukraine. It's the most significant weaponry Washington has sent since the start of the conflict. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov warned on Wednesday that there would be risks of involving third countries in the conflict if Kiev received an American rocket system. On Thursday, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said Germany will supply Ukraine with the Iris-T air defense system, while Swedish Defense Minister Peter Hultqvist said Sweden will send a fourth aid package to Ukraine, including anti-ship missiles and anti-tank weapons. See you in the next briefing. Kindly subscribe, like and leave a comment below.